King Harold here. We got a show for tonight. This is the 9 p.m. Eastern Time show. It's a little bit early. Hey, King Allen, walking in the door there. Good to have you. And Chuck, I got my fingers crossed for you today, Chuck. I know this thing gets perilous sometimes, but I was hoping that you had a good outcome. It does get tough. Hey, Mike, Trish, good evening. Joseph, Scott Price, good emails. Thank you, sir. Had all kinds of emails today. Chuck and Trish and Soup Campbell and Scott Price. Hey, William. So you did have a good day. Good, Chuck. All right. Chuck went down to the casino today. Hey, Mike Steinfeld. I believe Angel has sent the envelopes, or he is sending it. I had a call with him today and I asked him, and I couldn't remember exactly how he said it, but he said he had gotten some out and the rest were going to go out on Monday. But I think he may be tuning in tonight, or he's going to watch the replay. So he'll know that we talked about it, Larry. A little bit different having us in different geographical locations now, but we can still do everything we're supposed to do. Besides that, I can just send it myself if we have to. It's not a big deal. I'll make sure it's done anyway. Hey, Ted, thanks for all the communications. And Scott, I'm happy for that. We always have some refinements going on, and I was going to wait till maybe until we had 20 in here, and then I'm going to start this because I've got one shoe up here that I want to go through, and with something that I'm working with right now, and let you guys know about it, and then we'll do a demonstration to where we can see, because every shoe is different. We'll see what kind of trouble it gets into or doesn't, and learn from that. But I've got a repeating way of playing, and I also have a martingale when down only. And then I've got the separate look for the 4 that's been working so well for me. And even when you look for 4 and then follow the winner kind of outcome. So we got 19 here. So this is what I was going to talk to you guys about tonight, and I'll go through this as we're talking. We'll consider all bets to be $100. We will not martingale unless we are down, and so I'll show you how we're going to do it. So this will be betting that the last winner is going to win again. So we don't have no bet here on the first hand, and that hand is a player hand. So we bet $100 here on player, but we get banker. So we're down 1 unit. So we martingale here because we're down a unit. So here we win, we're up 2. And we're up 1 because we bet 2 here. So we're up 1, and we bet that the red would come again, that the banker would win again. He did not. So now we're back to even. We don't martingale. We bet that this will repeat. So we're up 1, we're up 2. I'll make it faster now that we're caught up. So we're betting again for another player. We lose, so now we're up 1. Now we're betting that this continues. We're up 2, we're up 3. This here breaks it down to 2. This maintains it, up 3, up 4, up 5. That's the loss, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 5, up 6, up 7, up 8, up 9, up 8, up 9, up 10, up 11, up 10, up 11, up 10, up 11, up 10, up 11, 12, 13, 14. No reason to martingale. We're winning. 13 up, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16 up, 17 up, 15 up, 14 up, 15 up, 16 up, 17 up, 18 up, 17 up, 16 up, 17 up, 16 up, 15 up, 16 up, 15 up, 14 up, 15 up, 14 up, 13 up, 14 up, 15 up, 16 up, 15 up, 16 up, 15 up, 16 up, 15 up, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that's what I had counted before. So you can see the plus 19. And so that is at $100 bets, that's flat betting, quote unquote, follow the winner. Martingale, if you go down, we only went down the one time early on. But in all fairness to this, that's up $1,900 on a flat bet, which of course, that's very, very interesting. Trish says, went through 10 shoes, most hit on the first, second, 4 hit on the third, and 2 on the fourth. Excellent report, Trish, thank you. So this is quote unquote follow the winner, but I can look at this and tell you this is an unusual shoe. There's very little chopping going on in here, only here and here and here, and you can have a whole lot more than that, and the chopping is what will get you. But this was a very lucrative shoe for follow the winner. So let's go back here, and we will say we'll do a shuffle. We're at 902. 3, 6, 7, and we'll do it the same way. We're going to try to follow the winner, and then I'm going to come back and play the other way, so that we have a full kind of lab session tonight. Doesn't matter what the outcome is; it only matters do we learn from it. And so I've got no bet to open the game, and so now we have a player win. And so we're looking to go to 902,767. We want to make $400 if we can. And so what I would do here is I would bet $100 on the banker, and we'll martingale when we're down, but we're going to follow at any event. And what will get us is a chop. The chop is what beats you. As we string colors together, blues or reds, that's when we make our money. And I want to make sure I did bet that the right way the first time. Okay, I bet wrong, but it didn't matter. I was supposed to. I'm supposed to play player because I'm not betting on the chop. So we'll get it right this time. The tie saved us. Well, maybe it didn't. We'll see. So we bet 100 on the player because we're betting that it will continue. 2 ties right off the top. Rebet the 100. All right, so the banker wins. We're down 1. So now we're going to bet $200 on the banker. And the player won. Here's your chop. We're going to bet $400 on the player. Okay, so with that $400 win, that puts us up 100. So now we're in profit. And now what I would do is I would have a no bet because we're not going to follow the player right now. We want to have a no bet right now. Okay, so now we want to bet 100 on the banker. We'll pick up where we left off. And with that win, we're at 562. We'll have a no bet here. Always a no bet after you win. So now we're going to have $100 on the player, trying to let him pick up 2 in a row if he can. So the player won the 2 in a row. So we have a no bet here. We're at 662. Okay, so the player has won. Now the player has won 3. We're going to go ahead and jump in with the player here that he'll continue his streak. And he did. So that's 762. So that is $395 profit following. This is a limited test, but you saw the full test when I showed the whole screen. So now what I want to do is I want to do a no bet, and we're going to look for a chop of 4. that we can jump in like I do when I'm standing around and watching. But we're gonna continue this follow the color or follow the winner, call it what you wish, and see can we have wins without martingaling, which is what we had tonight. Um, I didn't want anybody to ever think that I'm in love with martingale. I'm not. It's just sometimes that's the only way you're going to beat the house is to be able to play a martingale. And I would prefer not to. And this was what I came across that was a possibility of not. And you can play it with the chop or you can play it with the follow the winner. You can play it either way because either way will work. But you got to be able to martingale when you're down. And I don't believe in martingaling when you're up, because that's like trying to give money back if you lose because you are facing the house and they have the edges. Let's see where we are right now. Okay, we still don't have anything that we can play at. So I want to find a chop that goes through, kind of like Trish was finding chops. That tie right there wouldn't matter anyway, but let's see. Put out a couple more hands and see where we are, see if we can get a bet. Still can't get one. We're gonna have to do some more things here. This opportunity doesn't come up so easily all the time, but that's one of the reasons that it's such a good way to do it. And I've been making some money aside from that one catastrophe that we had, but always refining. Let's see what we got now. No, we got. Actually, see, this is doing the same thing. If you were following your the winners here, right here you're down 1, and so you're going to bet, and you're down 3 here, and then you're going to bet there, and now you're back up a 1 again. Now you're up, and now you're not martingaling, and now you're lost, but now you win the 4, and so if you're playing $100, you're already at your 400 right now. Which of course is the optimal way not to be in the casino so long. Let's see if we can find this bet before we shut down tonight for Friday. It's Friday night, isn't it? I think it's Friday night. Hey, Green Shark, good evening. So this is a follow the winner play, and also with our 4-hand chop that I've put some modifications in to try to get us an opportunity to play. And let's see if we had a play or not. Okay, if we get a banker here, we're going to have a play because we got player, banker, player. Let's see if we can get a banker win here. Oh, we managed to scrape out a tie anyway. Looked like we were a real underdog there. Tie is abundant. Why aren't we playing the tie, right? Right. Okay, there we go. All right, so there are 2 here. I'd prefer 1, but I don't mind it if it's over here because we have got player, banker, banker. So I'm going to bet that the banker will win, and if he doesn't, I'm going to follow him. I'm going to follow the winner. And so what we're going to do is here, we're going to bet the $100 on the banker. There it is. This is the ideal way that I like to play. Okay, so here I would go to the player for 200. I'm still trying to catch the winner. I want the winner to repeat 1 time for us. And we dug a hole, so we're going to 400 here. When it chops like this, you're not going to win. There's the money. So that's what it took. It did take 3 bets, and if you look back at it, you can see it. There it is. We came in with the banker play and we lost. We played the player and we lost. So then we repeated the banker and we won. So it was actually 2 martingales lost. The 3rd martingale got the money for us. And so I want to go over this enough times so that everybody knows what we're talking about. And you can choose your poison here of if you want to play with straight up follow the winner. I do like that. I like the martingale following the winner. And and we can try it here one more time and say, okay, the banker won, so we're going to bet the banker for $100. Let's see if I dig a hole here or not. We didn't, so there's a win. But we're going to keep showing this and keep getting it to where we're betting on repeating the last winner, where Martin Gailing went down, and we have the separate bet that we can choose to play if we want, and that's the four chops. And the first play could have 10 in a row. Doesn't matter. It just matters if the second is a chop, the third's a chop, the fourth's a chop, and now you're going to bet that that fourth repeats. If it loses, you're going to bet the fifth repeats. If it loses, you're going to bet the sixth repeats, and you're going to get the money. This is what we do. It does get a little spooky. You go 100, 200, 400. Now you got 800 out there, but that chop is not going to go forever, and it's a solid way to make the money. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find ways that we can make the money real fast also. And so I'd like to be at the table 2, 3 hands, even 1. But let's come back again. I'll have another show tomorrow night because I'm going to go to the casino on Sunday when all the nail salons are closed and the whole place is packed with Asian ladies full of money, and I'll be able to walk around and pick a table here and there because action will be fast and furious on Sunday. And so that's what we'll do. We'll come back tomorrow night and we'll work this one more time so that everybody's feeling like they know what they're looking at. And when you can just simply hit the no bet and go through, and you can review and see exactly where you are. And this is a quick way of learning what you're doing. So thanks to everyone, and have a great Friday night. I'll see you again tomorrow night at 9, and then we'll have some play at the casino on Sunday. Hope that turns out good for us. We're darn sure try hard at it. But thanks to all of you, and congratulations, Chuck, on a good outing today. Hit a like on the way out, folks. I love you all. Hey, Ted. Angel told me today that he had mailed out some and was going to finish the mailings between now and Monday. So you can check back with me on Monday, and Angel's either watching tonight or he's going to watch this show later on because we talked today. But if the envelopes don't go out, then I'll be looking to zell it to you, or I'll be sending you an envelope from here. Because either way, we need you to get the money because we're already into April now. So thanks a lot. We'll get it all done. And I love you all, guys. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night. The King's going to shut it down for the night. I'm an old man, so I'll be in bed within a half an hour. So thank you, guys. Thank you, Trish. You guys have a great night.